This is Stu Ellis reporting on behalf of the Illinois Soybean Association Checkoff Program. Everyone wants a yield bump, and how about using ultraviolet light to do that? Biolumic has achieved a yield increase with the simple application of UV light to soybean seed, according to Senior Agronomist Trent Moore.
Biolumic is an agriculture biotechnology company that uses light to signal plants and provide some agronomic and yield advantages to those plants.
Okay, the sunlight does that. How do you vary from sunlight?
Right, exactly. So the sunlight provides UV light to all plants, and all plants have mechanisms to deal with that sunlight. So what we're doing is using some similar pathways in the plants to provide some of those agronomic and yield advantages with different intensities and durations of treatments.
Now, leaves on corn and soybeans capture sunlight. How are you different from the sunlight?
Sure, so this is a seed-based treatment, and we treat the seed, we take it out of the field and grow it out in the field, and that's where we see those advantages.
So you're treating the seed, but what is in the seed that's going to capture your light?
Sure, the cells of the seed are receptive to UV light, and that's what causes the changes in gene expression.
The cells. Now, is this in the germ? Is that where it is?
Yeah, that'd be correct. In the germ, just to be clear, it's not a genetically modification of any of the seeds. It's purely a treatment. Yeah, so we're seeing some really interesting results for soybeans specifically. Number one is yield. Number two is early season vigor. And we're also seeing some quality aspects that have been changed. For example, last year one of our recipes showed an increase in protein for the soybean plant. So we're really excited about some of those results.
When you say recipe, what do you mean?
So that's a specific light recipe. So we tailor these specifically to the specific varieties. So each variety potentially would have a light recipe that would work specifically for it the best.
Okay, a recipe meaning frequency of the light, the distance above the seed, and timing of how long the treatment is?
Right, exactly. So when we say recipe, we typically mean the intensity, the duration, and the wavelength that we apply to the seeds.
Okay. And where have you been testing the soybeans?
We've tested soybeans in 11 states so far. Basically, we've covered the entire commercial relevant soybean growing area in the Midwest.
Okay. When you get the changes, the increase in protein, what do the animal feed people say about that?
Well, yeah, so that would be really exciting to them, right? And being able to add quality aspects such as higher protein makes a lot of sense for livestock producers as well.
Does this really increase the value of the protein or the soybean then?
Absolutely. We think that there's some possibilities for some specialty contracts with processors where farmers could capitalize on incentives to grow specific high protein varieties.
Okay. Any changes in how a farmer is going to produce those soybeans, either in planting date or nutritional applications or caring for them, crop protectants, things like that?
No, so far we've seen this technology be fully integrated with standard production practices, and actually we're excited that there's some stress mitigation things that we've seen as far as drier conditions or more challenging growing conditions.
That's your soybean update. I'm Stu Ellis. To learn more about the Illinois Soybean Association and the checkoff that pays off, go to ilsoy.org.